Hey guys, excuse me. Welcome back to Welcome back to Sunshine Haze Co. I'm Aja A. Before we even get started, drink some water because it is late, which means my voice is gonna be going in and out. So bear with me. But I wanted to get these messages up for you guys today. This is a monthly tarot reading. I know it's been a while. It's literally been like a few months since I put up tarot forecasts for the month. But here we are. I'm back. Excuse me. Here we are. I'm back. And this video is for Aquarius. Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, and Aquarius Rising. This is a general reading, so if you feel like what I'm saying isn't resonating with you, go on and check out your moon and or rising sign, which I will have linked down below in the description box. I'm about like halfway through, so some of the videos are up, some of them are not. I'll be recording the last of the videos tomorrow. So if you don't see your sign down there, actually, I don't even know if the link is down there yet, but if you don't see your sign in the playlist, it's coming, okay? This is going to be the typical 4-card spread, looking at the overall energy for the month of August for you guys, any challenges or obstacles that you might be facing throughout this month. And because we are in your opposite signs energy for most of August, we're looking at where you need to tap into Leo's fixed energy and shine some light or step into the spotlight or set fuel to the fire, however you want to put it. And as always, a quick little soul message, something extra for you guys to take away with you from this spread, okay? Let's get into it. Excuse me. The first card that you have coming up is in the position of your overall energy for the month of August, and you guys have release, okay? There's the glare. Can you see it? There we go. You have the release card here. So first thing right off bat, not surprised to see this. We just had your full moon, and we're actually going to have another Aquarius full moon this month. So the release energy associated with Aquarius is very big right now. Anytime you come into your sign's full moon, that literally symbolizes the halfway point of your year, and it also points to the beginning of the end. That's what we call, well, that's how I look at and interpret full moon energy. So you're in a space right now to where you need to start clearing things out because you're preparing to wrap up a chapter and then go into a new one. And this is the point now to where you get to really kind of analyze and tap into your Aquarius air energy and, look at your perspective, look at, the things that you have going on around you, the things that you're attached to, the things that you're involved in, and say, well, does this serve me? Do I want to keep this going on moving forward? Or is this something that's weighing me down? Is this something that is detrimental to my growth, my progression? And what I get for the month of August, especially again with your full moon being here, that this is, I don't get really heavy energy, but I do get the notion that you may be going through some situations in which you really are having to close like really important chapters in your life. Some of y'all, it might be relationships, some of you Aquarians in relationships, or it could be like career, it could also be like possibly where you're living or where you're staying. But I get that it is time for you to close the chapter. And it's going to sound crazy because I am talking to the Aquarius group, but whatever this chapter is, you have strong emotional investments and attachments to. And for whatever reason, I'm getting a little bit of a sense that it's not that you don't want to move on. It's more so like, almost like you're a little apprehensive, a little hesitant to step forward, a little afraid to see what's out there, to put yourself into this new space, which is crazy because you guys are an air sign and that is not an energy that you resonate with. But with this release card coming up and those energies that I'm picking up from the spread and the rest of the cards here, there is just this sense of, that there are chapters that need to be closed. That there are chapters that you literally shut. There are books that need to be shut. Let's stop calling it chapters. Like, there's a book that you need to start finishing up, okay? For whatever reason, you're like, it's going to be a little hard for me to move on from this. It's going to be a little difficult for me to walk away. It's going to be, it's going to be a process for me to say goodbye to this, or for me to walk away from this career to go do something different, or to go do who knows what. Because that is the energy I'm picking up. I feel like Aquarius, you don't necessarily know what's next, and that is making you a little hesitant to remove your cords of attachment. But like I said, that is not a natural energy for you. So this fear of the unknown, you guys are air signs. You blow in the wind and you go wherever the wind blows you. Whatever. You end up where you want to go. or you end up wherever you're supposed to be. Put it like that. Um, but for whatever reason, you're like, it's a lot. I'm not ready to move on. But your cards, and I'll get into the rest of them, your cards say that whether you are ready to or not, this energy is coming in for you. Things are going to be shaken up a little bit to show you, hey, this is something that needs to be released. This is something that you need to, again, remove your cord of attachment from, something that you need to detach yourself from. And you guys are known for that energy. So really tap into your own energy during the month of August, especially because it's so prominent right now. Again, two full moons in your sign points to this is really the time where it's like spring cleaning for you guys on a physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual level. Things have to get moved out, and I feel like this is the point where it's starting to be initiated to where you actually start to have to do the work and actually start to have to work through these things. Okay. All right, next card is in the position of challenges and obstacles. It's your crossing card, and it is the Queen. Glare. It is the Queen of Water, the Queen of Cups. Okay, so briefly, I want to speak to the Court card energy. For some of you Aquarians, there could be an older woman or an older person that carries a more feminine energy, and sometimes not necessarily older, somebody that is just a little bit more mature. Somebody like that with a water sign placement or a lot of water in their chart, typically sun sign, water sign, or water in their big three, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Somebody with this energy could be bringing you some problems during this month. This could be maybe one of the reasons why you don't want to remove yourself. You could be attached to this person. This could be somebody that has a very strong influence on your decisions. This could be, somebody that that you spend a lot of time with, and that you have a habit of being like, it's a comfort thing. But just speaking to court card energy, some water sign individual, mature water sign individual could be crossing you this month. They could also, with this card and with your card being the release, this could also be somebody that is trying to keep you from moving forward or detaching yourself from what it is that you need to be detached from. This is the Queen card. So if any of you actually have maternal figures in your life with that water sign energy, I would not be surprised that if some point in August you bump heads with this person in regards to the changes that you're trying to make. Or, you know what, let's be intentional with our words, not trying the changes that you are making during this month, okay? Moving away from the court card energy, I want to speak to the message that I actually really get for your spread with this card. This is the Queen of Water. The water element, the cups element, or the cups suit, is associated with feelings, is associated with emotional attachment, spirituality, love, all the things, intuition, okay? This is crossing release. So this is just more so confirming what I was saying about your emotional investments. When I pull these crossing cards, I typically say, hey, try to turn this into an upright supporting position. This is the water element. Water is cleansing. And you guys, I'm a water sign. I'm a Cancer. Cancer sun, Cancer moon, Cancer Venus. So I got a lot of water energy, okay? So what I can tell you about water energy that a lot of times people don't speak to, because y'all just be talking shit, calling us emotional and sensitive, and that's okay because we are. But oftentimes what people don't speak to is our ability to really heal and regenerate ourselves with our energies. Because we feel our feelings, we process our feelings, and we allow ourselves to go through those motions. And then once we've gone through those motions, we allow our flowy water energy to come on and release it so that we can flow into the spaces that we're supposed to be in. This Queen of Water card, in order for you to turn it into an upright position, Aquarius, and this is going to sound crazy, I'm about to talk to you guys about emotions. This is for the month of August. What you guys need to do, especially when you come into those spaces where you realize and you understand, okay, this is a situation that I don't feel like I'm in alignment with. This is something that is not actually going to help me progress, or it's not going to help me ascend. It's not going to help me move forward. When you come into those spaces and you start to feel that, and then you get into the notions of, dang, it's really like that. Damn, I don't want to, that's my homegirl from way back in the day. Like, I'm really not supposed to be rocking with her. And you feel sad about that. You feel like you're taking an L. You feel like you're losing something. Go through your emotions. Allow yourself to feel those feelings. Don't just do typical Aquarius, okay, well, I feel that way. I guess I got to do it. All right, peace out, go. And then move on to the next. No, process your feelings. Be sad. Have the conversations with the people. Do the release process. Listen to the meditations. You know, go put yourself in some water. Go. I don't know what air people can do for like cleansing, but like I always tell people, oh, go sit in the ocean. Go put your toes in some grass. I'm also a Capricorn rising. But feel your feelings. Turn this into an upright position instead of allowing yourself to just sit and wallow in, damn, I gotta let this go, and maybe I won't do it because I'm really comfortable here. Dang, I gotta let this go. I'm sad about that. Let me talk to whoever I gotta let go, or talk to somebody about it, or journal it out, or just go through the motions. But allow yourself to feel your feelings, and allow yourself to cleanse when the time is needed, to release it when the time comes, okay? Excuse me. Sip of water. I'm not doing too bad with this, actually. Usually I'm through the whole video like, but just a couple of sips here and there. This is a big improvement. If you guys saw my videos from when I first started my channel, it's almost embarrassing, but we're not going to talk about that right now. Okay, next position, or next card that we have in the spread is in the position of tapping into your opposite signs energy. You guys are both fixed energies, so you are all about doing the work. You're all about the action, okay? However, we're talking about Leo, and again, I spoke to all of this opposite energy at the beginning of your video, but you need to tap into Leo, and this is where you need to step into the spotlight or put fuel to the fire. You got the intuition card, okay? So for the month of August, and I spoke to you guys about this earlier, and it's interesting because the reason that I don't have actually my chart is ruled by Saturn. It's ruled by Saturn and Aquarius, so I actually do have very prominent Aquarius energy. I'm always like, I ain't got no Aquarius, but I do. Sorry, y'all, tangent. And I went on a tangent, I don't remember what I was saying, but I'm gonna go back to what the thought is that I just had. I know I spoke to, you guys being in a position to where you don't really want to release because you have these emotional attachments, but then I'm also speaking to, hey, Aquarius, you don't allow yourself to really feel your emotions because you carry all this air. Follow your intuition during this month. You also have the Queen of Water crossing, that release card, and I spoke to the water element being the element of intuition. When you feel these feelings, and I'm just going to repeat it, when you feel these feelings of this is something that I need to let go of, don't try to talk yourself out of it. Air sign and energy, air sign people are known for that, especially when they have emotional investments, because you guys process your emotions differently. When you are attached to something that you don't want to let go, instead of like I said with the Queen of Water, feeling your feelings, you might just talk yourself out of letting go. So don't talk yourself out of anything that you feel during this month. If you feel like it's time to move forward, time to move on, time to let it go, go with what your heart is telling you. Go with what your spirit or your soul is telling you. Your higher self is trying to tell you, okay? Another thing with this intuition card I want to point to, especially because we're sandwiched in between two of your full moons right now. That means that your spiritual abilities, your psychic abilities, your gifts are heightened right now. You are probably more than likely going to be receiving information through dreams, through conversation, through like animal messages, number messages, angel numbers, all that stuff. Pay attention to your messages. If you feel a way about something, again, don't talk yourself out of it. Go with it. Go with the flow. Go with it. Go with what you're feeling, and I think you'll come to find that following your intuition is going to put you into these spaces that you didn't think you'd be in, but that you really enjoy being in. Okay, and that's really all I want to say to that card. I don't have much more to say to it. Just trust your intuition during this month and actually pay attention to and allow yourself to feel your feelings. Okay. All right, y'all. Last card in the spread is Ether, and it's white, so you can't. And that glare is great, so you can't really see it, but this is Ether. This is in the position of your soul message, and I like this card coming up because it corresponds with the Magician in tarot. And what does that mean? That means it's number one in tarot, number one in the major arcana. Ether, just more confirmation on this intuition card, this more allow in this flow of the water energy, allowing life to life's currents to take you to where it is that you need to be, but also carrying this magician energy. There is this message, you guys, Aquarius, again, you're at a turning point in your year. You're literally, all of you with all those strong Aquarius placements, you're literally at a turning point in your year. And it could be, like I said, in relationships, it could be in career, it could be in literally where you are living, where you're staying, what you're doing, or your perspective. It just depends on how your chart is set up. But because you are in a turning point, you are now in a space to where you actually are tapping into your own energy and harnessing all of these resources. You have everything that you need to move forward, and you also have the knowledge of everything that you need to let go in order to do so. And with this energy, this tells me that if you allow yourself to be moved by life, allow yourself to be led by your intuition, you are going to be able to manifest great things and come into new spaces and new chapters that are going to be completely abundant and positive and popping. Okay. And that's your spread, Aquarius. I hope that found you well. If you're interested in booking your own personal reading with me, you can do so through my Etsy shop. I do know that is linked down below. That is in the description box for sure. So just click on it and then go to the tarot section. That's where all of my spreads are. There's probably other hella videos down there. I don't know what's in the description box, but click on it. It's either a free reading or it's some free astrological game. So kicking some knowledge to you guys, so check them out. If you like this video, if you felt like this message really provided you with some insight that's going to help you forward through this month, go on and give me a little thumbs up. I appreciate it. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, go on and subscribe so you can keep up with when I put up new content. And if you want to drop a comment, you can drop a comment down below. I will reply to. And that is all that I got for you guys. Thank you for tuning in, and I will catch y'all next time. Peace.